Hello and welcome back to another Omniheroes video. Today we're just going to be discussing talents, what they mean and how to increase that talent level. So first things first, what are talents? So if we go into any hero that you do have in your box and you click on the talents option down at the bottom next to the advanced tab, you will see that your talents here can be built up using different types of currency. So if I were to go ahead and activate Percival, I can activate him. He needs to be level 15, so probably a bad example. If we go over to a unit that I do have leveled up, like for example Ophelia, she's one of the new units, and I'm just now reaching her talent activation. So the way that these talents work is you invest different types of runes, different types of these stones. And what you will do is you'll click level up and it will increase the level of the talent. As you can see for Ophelia, I've got her up to past rare talent and up to an epic talent, and I'm just about to unlock this, which is the talent activation for Ophelia. So increases reflect rate by 15% and control resistance by 15%. So if we go back to the actual hero themselves, if we go over to here, as you can see, when Ophelia is deployed, the effective increase in match HP of allies will additionally provide an attack bonus with a conversion rate of 50%. Now, the level 2, so unlocked at 11 stars, every 1% increase in reflect rate additionally increases the attack by 1%. So if we go over to talents here, and I level up her talent, so we get the epic talent activation, we can see increases reflect rate by 15%, combined with the 11 star passive. She will have an increase of 15% of her attack. Now, like I said, I don't have her leveled up. I only have her at 6 stars at the moment, or just the 1 purple star. So let's go ahead and level her up. As we can see, it gives an attack increase of just under 1,000, so 650, and a HP increase of 10,000. So let's go ahead and do that now. So I leveled up all of them. You can do it manually, so you can increase runes manually, and I'll show you that on Eudora. But now we do have the talent activation for Ophelia here. So we do have that reflect rate increased by 15% and control resistance rate by 15%. It is important because each level on here does give an increase. So as you can see, if we get an uncommon talent all the way up, the attack is 5,230 and defense is plus 840. The next one is defense is 9,000 and attack is plus 9,000 as well. So they are very important, especially if you want to unlock the faction synergy here. So if my Ophelia was at 7 stars, her talent activation for deviance would activate. So if I go over to Madeline here, as you can see, her celestials, synergy has been activated through the talents section. So if you are looking to prioritize, say you've got a very limited box and you've only got 2 or 3 of the red characters or the legendary units, you do want to prioritize getting those talents up first, and specifically on the teams that you want to run them on, if you are going to be prioritizing. At the stage that I'm at now, I do need to level up a few more. So as you can see here, I've got a lot of these 1-star DD heroes. But if I go all the way over to, say, Marlena here, or Elaren, Ossie, and Illusion, I can see here that I've not really prioritized getting the talent activation for the units that I don't use, because the currency is locked behind a time wall effectively, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. So if I go over to Eudora here, as you can see, I do want to level up her legendary talent, and the reason that I've done it partially is so that she'll highlight in red before any of the other units. So if I go to Madeline here, she won't show a little red dot here when I do have enough to level up, whereas if I do it one at a time, so if I go to level up this talent now, so we get 3 levels, and as you can see, quite a substantial attack and HP increase as well, and we are 1 off, so we just need to save up another 633, I believe. And then we can unlock the legendary talent, which will increase crit rate by 30% and control resistance by 30% as well. Each one of these is different and is attuned to their own synergy. So as you can see, for Portia, who is a unit I very rarely use, increases her crit rate and control resistance rate by 15% and 30% respectively. Jana here increases dodge rate and cure rate by 15%. And I believe that this is linked to the actual synergy that they use. So Seraphina, because she's a Glorian, increases crit resistance rate by 30 and control rate by 30% as well. So very much worth your time investing. Now, the place to obtain this type of currency is to go into the wilderness and to go into Gloomwood. So as you can see, there's a symbol for the Terra crystal here. So if we go into Gloomwoods, if we want to go to Vileflower Assistance, as you can see, I do have a legendary Vileflower. My advice on this would just be to pay the 200. If you can't get the activation on, say for example, your daily Vileflower activation, so down here when you choose the range of numbers, if you don't get a legendary at that time, it's really important that you do spend that 200 diamonds just to get the Vileflower up to legendary. And the reason for that is because you do get 50 of these every sort of 12 hours or once a day in game. It will also drastically increase the number of resettable points that you do get, or the Gloomwood XP, or the Gloomwood's essence here. And that will increase your level. So if I go all the way back, you'll see that all of the different requirements do provide an upgrade. So as you can see, purple, if we get up to purple 5, will give you of the epic terra crystals. And we go through and we get 1200 every time we level up. And again, when we level up to golden number 5 star, you will upgrade, or you will get the legendary terra crystals instead per level up, and it goes up by 100 every time until you do get to the crimson 5 level, where you get 1500, and then eventually that will go up again. The max level for this would be crimson 3, where you will get 2000 diamonds per level up, which is quite a nice boost if you aren't investing any money into the game, or you aren't putting any money into the game. It's 2000 diamonds for you right there just by leveling up. The other way is to go through to the assist now. I've done all of my attempts, and I believe I get an additional attempt because of the VIP level that I've got. But if you click on here, you click quick assist, you do want to be only focusing on those with legendary. So down here, I wouldn't want to assist or to harvest this one, because it's not going to give me anywhere near the resources that I would get if I were to get the assistance. I know it says here this is what you would get. So your 6,045 and 22, it looks slightly different, but I can guarantee that you will get legendary crystals. Even if it's 2, it is an additional 10 of the legendary or the epic assistance every day. If you aren't up to that stage where nobody in the server has legendary vile flowers, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Just keep going with the flow and go for the highest possible that you can. If you can't beat them, then unfortunately it is what it is, and you'll just need to wait until you can. So that's some of the ways, it's the primary ways of obtaining the crystals, as well as terra occupation. So if we go into terra occupation, I can see here, as you can see, if I wanted to go ahead and take that, I would get a chance of 18 of these legendary terra occupation crystals every 15 minutes. That's the chance to. So, and 192 for the full occupation of your level up. So very well worth it to try and secure one of the top slots here. So the Terra 3 Brilliant Terra compared to the Tier 3 Crimson Terra. And all the way back down here as well for your golden tier. And then, as you can see, no occupiers down here. So it is really important that you do increase or get the highest value that you possibly can on here and retain it for as long as possible. I know for a fact that I've been involved in a number of different, call them struggles, against other players trying to obtain this Tier 3 Brilliant Terra, just because the talents system, this is really the fastest way of increasing it. Now if I go into privileges up here, you can see my Gloomwood yields 20% additional experience. It's effective for 14 days, can be purchased again when it expires, and the reason that I've bought that is just to level up as quickly as I can. And the way that you would do that is you go into recharge. If you go into monthly cards, as you can see, if you buy the £10 monthly card, I would recommend investing in it, because you do get production of soul crystals, which increases your relics. You get the Gloomwood feeding yields, and the daily Valkyrie interaction limit gets up by 2. So if you've not completed the Valkyrie Manor, this is a good way to increase what you get from it. You also get 2 advanced summon scrolls and 400 diamonds. And if you do go for the other one, so the 4.99 one, for me it'd be 4.99. You get the free idle chests, and each day the first and third bounties are guaranteed to be highest tier. This is really worth it for me anyway, just because of the first and third bounties are guaranteed to be highest tier bounty quests, and the free idle chests as well, which is when you go into your missions and you click on speed up, you get an additional 2 speed ups for I believe it's 400 additional diamonds as well, so very much worth it. So if we have a look in here, this is where you would increase the yield or the feeding yields, which will increase the amount of terra crystals that you get. So if you click on here, once you get the terra crystal symbol on your home screen, you can see here this is the yield. So I would normally get occupied for 17 hours 30 minutes. You can see I've got 72 additional crystals, and over that time as well, I've got 15 additional crystals, legendary crystals, 2 additional epic, and then the other 2 types down here as well. So quite a large yield, and we're getting more legendary than we are epic, but the epics do build up quite quickly as well if you are occupying a tier 3 Brilliant Terra occupation. So I can see I've got 6 hours left, and I want to keep that going as far as possible. So very important part of the game. You can also go into your merchant guild. In fact, I'm just going to snap these up because I can. And if I scroll all the way down to the bottom, as you can see, there's a weekly limit of 30 of these. So you can spend 12,000 diamonds to get 30 additional or 3,000 additional terra crystals, which is just under what you need to level up one hero's talents here. So I wouldn't recommend buying these because you will get them through just passively playing the game, just being idle effectively, and then yeah, it's definitely not worth it for me. The last place that I want to discuss is if we go into the event schedule, it will be the treasure hunt. So if you see here, there is between the 29th of March and the 4th of April, there is a treasure hunt available. You can buy terra crystals through that event, as well as also selling your terra crystals. So if we go into my heroes here, and I go into I'm going to Victoria or Portia, for example. If I click level up, as you can see, I've got 200 of the epic terra crystals left. During the treasure hunt event, you can actually transfer these, or you can sell these for higher tier terra crystals, I believe, or not these ones, but the common and the uncommon terra crystals you can sell in order to increase your epic. So if you do have an overabundance of these ones, so the common and the uncommon terra crystals, you can sell them during the treasure event as well. So that's it really for talents. There's not too much to them, and they do contribute passively. They do contribute passively to your overall score and your overall units toughness and survivability, as well as overall attack. Very useful, and you do need to keep on top of them. It's a good way to increase your power level. It's a good way to increase your overall strength of units consistently throughout the course or the lifetime of the game. I would recommend keeping on top of it, keeping on top of your terra occupation. If you go into your settings and you go into, where's it gone? Just down here. So if you go into your settings and you go into your player info up here, click on settings and scroll down. As you can see, you can terra occupied on or off, idle reward on or off, and Gloomwood harvest notifications on or off. I've got these on, and the reason that I had the terra occupation on is because my terra occupation kept getting taken. With the terra occupation notification on, it will notify you if somebody does try to or if somebody does take your terra occupation, so you can keep on top of it. But that's it from me for today. I'd just like to say thank you for watching. If you want to hit the subscribe button for more content, if you want to like the video, to just let me know that you do enjoy it, be greatly appreciated. If you got any queries or any questions, please feel free to comment, and if you do have any longer conversations you want to have, we're all available on the Discord for a good chinwag. So thanks very much. I do hope you have a good day, and just wish you many blessings.